Richardson to throw it here on. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And he is going to bring this We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play of the game, first throw of the game. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Taken down back at the 42.
Here we go.
They send Sutton in motion. Now Richardson going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to try it here again. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready. Ready.
Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready, ready.
They send Sutton in motion.
Ready, ready.
On fourth down, Richardson. That's caught by Watson. And he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Ready up.
Brings up second and 12.
Mustang 19. Set up.
On second down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Go.
To throw, it's Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to run. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 line.
Now, faking the give. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Richardson going to look to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
To be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
They'll try zone read on 1st and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Set up, go!
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the back.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They'll go. Richardson. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Go street.
Tight end going in motion here.
Trap 60. Trap
They're going to
60.
motion the tight end over here.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Come on. Set.
They send Sutton in motion.
Ready.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready? Ready, ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
18 Rattler, 18, 19 Lion.
Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Ready, ready.
You have a tight end motioning left here. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. Now give on the ground. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and long.
79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready, ready.
From the gun, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Patriots.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New England.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead and ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you. That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Here is 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ready.
Now, a big 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Here's Richardson. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Got it. Ready.
1st and 10. He'll try the right side this time. Strong. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Handoff here, up the middle. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go, set.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here